Let's talk about the evolution of the healer and the intuitive. So, there is a next level for so many people that are already adept at working with energy. Maybe you've been a healer or a practitioner of different kinds of healing modalities, or you've been a psychic and intuitive for a while. I want to talk about this wave of energy that is coming through that is bringing more people to this next level of embodiment and mastery of their gifts and a different ability to lead. So we've going through all these waves of awakening, and people are more discerning than ever with their facilitators and guides and teachers. And because so many people have been doing this work for so long, there is a need for the leadership of the healers and intuitives to actually evolve and grow so you can continue serving clients who are ready for the next level. So it often starts out with us having a soul mission and not really knowing exactly what, but we go on our own soul journey of healing. We unlock our intuition, or maybe we had a lot of gifts naturally already, and you hone them with study and practice, and you build a business, whether that's part-time or full-time, where you're sharing those gifts with the world. You're typically navigating other people who are going through the same thing, and you're guiding them and you're helping them. And you're doing that in this single session modality. They book a reading with you. They book a healing with you. And maybe they'll come back. Maybe they'll come a few times. But they aren't going on a whole journey with you. This is where things get a little funky. When you are wanting to grow to the next level as a healer, as an intuitive, there has to be more nuance and more depth. And that actually takes more space and time to work with people, because true lasting transformation does take time. Your journey was one that took, years. It took study, it took practice. A single session of an hour didn't really get you the breakthrough that you wanted, right? When you were on your journey, it took you dedicating and devoting the time and the energy and going through and getting the breakthroughs, doing the healings, getting the readings, but then integrating and embodying the information. And that is a whole journey. And as you're on that journey of integrating and embodying information, blocks come up and you have to work through them. Doubts and fears come up. You have to go through them and dissolve them into divine light, or push yourself through it and get to the other side and go, oh my gosh, I did it. I'm safe now. And the people that are coming up behind you, and you just happen to go first, you're not better than people that are, waking up now and going on their journey now. They need to go through the same process, and they require leadership and guidance that has depth, that has this nuance. So your next evolution as a healer or intuitive is to step into a role as a guide, facilitator, and spiritual teacher or mentor, instead of someone who is just giving information out or doing healing work for people. This is a very natural and organic evolution that happens over time. And also, when you both study and practice facilitation tools, you can learn so much more quickly. I have been facilitating transformation at a very deep level for over 15 years for people, both in person and online, in groups and one-on-one. And the reason I am really, 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 really freaking good at it right now, and I can take my people from where they are right now to where they want to go, and places they don't even imagine are possible, into this divine reconnection that just makes you weep with gratitude, because it honestly is the most, not healing, but holing, where you're in wholeness and divine connection experience ever, that just solves so many of our problems immediately. The reason I can do that is I studied facilitation tools. I studied coaching techniques to allow me to get the depth of the transformation required for people and to help walk them through the blocks. Your own experience and your own journey is not enough. Learning to hold people who have been through different things than you is that next level of mastery. If you only are relying on your own experience and your own intuition, if someone has a different background, if someone has a different experience, a different level of trauma, different challenges, you can't necessarily help them. I want you to have objectively transformational templates and tools to make sure that you can help people when they come in front of you, and you can help them go on that journey from where they are to where they want to go, and you can actually walk them through that. And not everybody, there is this discernment that happens, but also just taking them into that energy of, this is possible, and I know how to give you the steps to get there. And I don't just tell you to do it on your own, but I can guide you through it. There is just so much richness that comes when you are able to move out of that model of doing the healing work to people and actually start to do it with people, right? To teach them how to do it, to give them the skills for themselves. And also to, instead of just give people like psychic readings, actually teach them how to get that psychic information themselves. The level of satisfaction you will get with the work that you're doing will increase exponentially when you are teaching people how to navigate things for themselves. It's you really empowering people instead of doing it for them. And the crop of people who are coming up behind you, they will do the single session readings, the energy healings, the tarot readings, the oracle card readings, the Reiki sessions, the single sessions of modalities that other people are looking for at the beginning of their journey. That evolutionary energy is you following the wave of where you can make a bigger impact. You can work with next level clients who are ready to do the work, who already have a baseline foundation of what they have learned, and they're ready for that next level stuff. They're available for nuance. They're available for deeper journeys. They're available to go to places that they would not have been able to earlier, and they certainly could not do it in a single session with you. So this is all to say, how are you going to be evolving today to be able to keep pace with your own evolution and the evolution of the people that you are here to serve? I think that you should, if you're feeling a resonance with this, check out my Transformational Journey Facilitator certification. That is where I give you the tools to take your people and really receive your medicine in deeper ways, whether that's working one-on-one and getting coaching skills to actually be able to integrate the medicine that and the information that you're giving and work them through the blocks, or it's in group facilitation so you can scale your business with one to many kinds of ways of sharing your magic. And there's something that's really important about learning how to facilitate the group field with safety and also with coherence, so that energetically it is going to get people what they need. I love teaching these tools to people who already have magic in them. You already have modalities and you're ready to alchemize it into something more powerful, more potent, and more profitable, because money is energy, and I want you to have overflowing abundance of energy so that you're not in survival mode and that your business isn't on the hamster wheel of constantly trying to book more people for those single sessions. You can start to create recurring income. You can start to charge more ethically when you are doing this work, and it is just a very natural and organic evolutionary process for your business to go through so you can scale to 6 figures and beyond, again, in an ethical way, in integrity, because you're taking people from where they are to where they want to go. This is that next evolution for you as a healer and as an intuitive guide. It's to go deeper, to actually not hold their hand and do the journey for them, but to walk with them and hold this really exquisite space that is elevating them into their fullest potential and reconnecting them to the divine in that way. So this is going to be a fabulous option for you if you're also very in love with this world. If you are into nature, if you love working with the earth herself, if you love working with the and making really complex topics like spiritual and personal and intuitive development really clear and understandable to people, if you like learning your your magic in like new ways and putting words to things that you intuitively know that you want to be able to guide people through so you can share that information with them. This is definitely not the program for you, by the way, if you are somebody who does not like meditation or movement or journaling or fun. Or if you're really content in doing the work for people and that is your role, that's amazing. I am here for the people who are ready to evolve from doing the things for people into doing it with them and teaching them how to become a teacher and guide who is along for the ride instead of the one who is doing it all to them or for them. And there's just different strokes for different folks, right? It's not bad or wrong to do work for people who need it done for them. It's just really, really fun to evolve into doing it alongside them, because you get this like beautiful pride that you're passing the knowledge on, and then they can ripple that out. It's going to change their lives in so many ways, and it's giving them their power back instead of you keeping all the power. You know what I mean? So the applications for the Transformational Journey Facilitator program are now open. It is a 7-month certification that includes the training for you to facilitate elevated one-on-one journeys, as well as group journeys that can, again, scale your income ethically. And it also includes business alchemy coaching, where we can look at your offerings and how you can weave in the medicine that you already have in your life experience into what it is that you're going to bring to the world with these templates and systems and structures that are going to be objectively transformational for every person that experiences them, instead of just working for people like you. So if you have questions, you can reach out via email. There's also the more information inside of the Single Sessions to Sacred Journeys masterclasses that are just listed probably below this in a few videos, because we did a deeper dive into how you can really scale your business. I gave you tools that you can use right away. And then there's also some really fun stuff that is included, some workbooks, some practices that you can steal and use with your clients now. But if you want to go deeper and learn how to facilitate as a guide and become an elemental wisdom keeper that is sharing nature's wisdom and working with Gaia deeply to reconnect people with the divine magic that's all around them and inside them, like I said, the applications are open now, and we do this every year. So sending you a ton of love, and questions, comments below, but really excited to bring people into this next level of depth and mastery with their medicine, because it is my soul mission to help the helpers make their magic more potent. And again, I'll use the word profitable, because I think that I want to see healers and intuitives and heart-centered leaders with more money so they can share their magic more widely in the world without being in scarcity and lack, because then you're no good to anyone. So sending you lots of love. We'll talk soon. Woo, that sun's bright.